I can try to explain, but basically, Delsin got superpowers, and then he's been finding other people with powers to assist.
Delsin got superpowers. I can try.
How have I gone off the rails? Yeah, I didn't. I almost had it perfect this time, but then I forgot to mute my phone. I'm just trying to figure out what this one core is. Oh, here it is. I guess. Well, no, I'm not on a train track, so yeah, I guess it does check out. Oh, stop. Alright, I'm trying not to just be evil anymore. Oh well. I wanted to undo that anyway. When you're evil, do as the evil do. This camera's so messed up I can't even see Delsin. Hey, Shauna. Oh, wait. I think I saw him right there at the end. Okay. So, cameras... around here. Oh, here it is. There we go. Oh, I know the song, Discordia. I just wasn't sure that's what you were quoting. I had my suspicion. I like that song. I gotta get some good karma in me now. That's not how you do it. Shit. Whoops. Well. Yeah, now that I got the infinite run, I don't have to pick evil. Although I do want to do one thing before I continue. Oh. Where are you? I gotta help out. There we go. Oh, lordy. This is a terrible place for the endless run because there's so many awnings.
I'd say if I had one of these things on, I would want to get it off as fast as possible because, well, because they're butt ugly. And I guess because they just scream, attack me, I'm a suspected bioterrorist. So you want someplace private to get undressed, with a door that locks, a place to sit while you changed. A porta potty would be perfect. You'd kill two birds with one stone. Not a great start.
Oh yeah, so what happened in the last chapter is we found out there's another
bilingual bullying
conduit. There's another conduit that we're trying to get
what was I doing before I ran
brought
into the
out.
Red Menace?
And Brother Reggie is going to disguise himself as a bioterrorist, and then Delson's going to track him with his phone, and we're going to find out where the conduit's hideout is. And spoiler alert, it's going to lead to me getting TV as my new power. Or it's not TV, it's video. I keep forgetting that.
No?
It's essentially the same thing.
Let me go.
I'm trying to find where Reggie is. Here we go.
Hey, I'm not with the DUP, and I'm not a freak who goes around opening occupied porta potties. No, wait, I saw him first.
Oh no, we haven't done that plan yet. This is just what they're doing currently.
Hey, Delson, I'm in the Lantern District. You still here?
Yeah, about time you made it.
Oh, I ran too
What's
fast.
going on? I'll leave you on your own for a couple hours and suddenly there's angels dive bombing people.
Gotta have something to do with the conduit we're looking for. I set free a bunch of prisoners the dupes were moving. I think one of them might be our guy.
Lucky for you, Big Brother's here. Finding escapees is what I do.
Well, be on the lookout for anyone in a black and yellow vest. I saw one on the ground in Hing Hang Market. Looked like a bitch to get off. Locks all over it.
Gotta say, little brother, getting the hang of this manhunt thing. Maybe when we get back home, I'll deputize you. You have a job for a change.
Whoa, no thanks. One cop in the family is embarrassing enough.
Shit. I'm trying to do good, I swear. Shit. Okay, let me get closer. That might help.
Just now, new target sighted.
Fuck. Stop killing accidentally. He's being detained with light.
I see somebody.
Come on. There we go. There, my wanted level's dropping. I think now is when we're doing the finding Reggie thing. Maybe not.
Get the hell out of my town.
I gotta admit, I missed what I'm supposed to be doing because I was in the fight. Oh. Kind of. The 1 and 2 are about Colin McGrath, and this one is sort of a continuation of the overall story, where conduits were a thing.
Let's go get him. You fellas mind if I tag along?
Oh my god. So basically, there's I wasn't really into Infamous 1 and 2. A friend of mine is, and he explained it to me. So there's this device called it's the something sun that blows up in Infamous 1 and causes all the powers. In this one, that apparently affected a lot more than the area in the first two games. And this is like, there's a whole organization about rounding them up and like arresting them as freaks and stuff like that. And Delsin has this, he finds out he's a conduit, the Ray Sphere, that's it. And I will not, Poxon, I'm sorry. It's not my rules, Poxon. I can't help it. But yeah, so Sun had something to do with it. It was like the incident or something. I forget what it was. He explained it to me, and I forget what he told me. But yeah, essentially, the Ray Sphere caused this everywhere, and now this is sort of a, like, there's this one lady who has powers, and she's just sort of taking all of them and locking them up in this facility called Curtain K, which is basically, you're either arrested and stay there forever, or if you have a useful power, you're trained and allowed freedom in exchange for being a tool of the government. I don't think I ever actually tried the second game, now that I think about it. I definitely played the first one and got a decent way through, but I just sort of like couldn't get attached to anything and just eventually gave up. I like this one a lot more just because of the fact that Delsin has these like multiple. Why am I not endless running? There we go. It has this like multi-power thing, and it's just very unusual powers, and I have a soft spot for that. Yeah, I mean, it was fine, but after a while it just kind of got dull for me. I did like riding the power lines, though. That was fun. What the hell's happening? Wait a minute. That's not how it's supposed to work, if that's what's happening. Wait, I have to stay evil? That's not how it is. I should just have it. Wait. Okay. This is not normally how this works. Once I get the power and unlock it, I should just keep it. Alright then. If that's the case, then I'm going to stick with Smoke. Because that was the whole reason you want to stay with Neon. It just does. I don't think it has like I don't think it has a biological explanation. It's just one of the evil powers. Crappy imitation Logia. Sure. I don't know. I'm sure there's some sort of reason, but I don't know what it is.
I didn't do anything to you! You're not staying on humanity!
These are supposed to be a karma thing, but it's not on the map, so I don't know. Oh, it's probably a storyline. Yeah, it's a storyline thing. Yeah.
I won't let my children grow up in a world with people like you!
Why?
All bioterrorists would be erased!
I don't know why this is happening. This is very weird.
I won't...
It's just giving me... Stop doing good deeds. Never.
All bioterrorists would be erased! I won't
go.
let my children grow up in a world with people like you!
I don't know what powers I'm losing. Oh, that didn't help. But I gotta continue doing good. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this, but it's getting me a bunch of karma streak, so I'm fine with that. He said Da Vinci?
Кто ж так прячется?
It's funny, there is a mission here, I'm just not doing it. I'm pretty sure all these guys are related to it, so we'll see what happens. It's so dark. Oh, oh boy. I didn't notice this whole time it said climb crane. Whoops.
Say goodnight.
There we go. Been demoted to thug. Oh, I was gonna help him.
Вот он испалился. Иди-ка сам в руки идет.
I'm not evil now. I'm actually undoing all this. I'm working my way to good. That whole time I spent getting evil apparently didn't matter because I didn't get to keep what I got. which I guess has always been the case. I just normally do that at the
We
end of the
take this
game,
chase
and
back
I
down
didn't
to the
notice
ground
ever.
where it's safe, and I'll give you a 10-second head start. No!
It's like being Catholic. Exactly.
God, after I climbed up all this way. Angel bastard should have let it fall. Or maybe drain something off the corpse.
Delsin, that's not something a good guy says. Yeah, smoke.
How's it going, Deputy?
Whoever this angel maker is, he's pissing me off. They keep grabbing on the conduits and I can't keep up.
Oh, same old, same old?
If the angels aren't bad enough, there's these gangs of surly dudes out hunting the Vestoids, too.
Those would be Occurrence, an angry gang of bullies who like to cause trouble around the International District. You should stay clear of them.
Stay clear? Yeah, I've been going conduit on their asses.
Oh, relax. We can stop you called in the cop, brother. Listen, meet me by the porta potty in the Hingham Market. Got a crazy idea.
Alright, I'll meet you by the porta... Listen, man, I don't know what...
You can trust me. I'm a cop.
You know, I've noticed you like to mention that a lot.
I got a kick of the drug, though. Kick the habit. Stop exploding, you cowards. There we go. Now I'm shifting gears. I want to heal immediately. I'm gonna blow up your truck.
Delsin, I'm sitting in a porta potty at the Hingham Market.
I'm dealing with stuff, Reggie. Come now. God, these guys are annoying. I really don't like them.
Delsin, could you please get the hell over here? I'm hanging out occupied in a porta potty by myself in the middle of the market.
All right, all right. I think smoke is such a cool idea for a power. I love it.
I won't let you kill me! Good job! All my fault!
Everyone has forgotten what I used to do to them.
What?
What do you think? I mean, it was a little bit of pain putting on, especially in there. It was like somebody had some Thai food. But what do you think? Chase me.
You want me to chase you?
Yeah. Chase me, shoot near me, and we'll see what happens when one of the Angels shows up.
Yeah, because I've got a really good batting average with the Angels right now. If they take you, man, they take you to God knows where.
I know. Okay, but look, you know how you're always losing your phone and then you grab mine and find it?
Right.
Right, well, we have a GPS link.
So you're like a big, ugly tracking device. Okay.
Right, but look, we gotta make this look real, okay? Not too real, just real enough to fool the Angels. You get me?
Oh, I can get you right between the eyes.
No, just... don't be a dick.
Not bad. Ooh, so gonna be a dick.
Ah, fear me! I am a bioterrorist! Run away in fear, for I have powers! Horrible, ugly, deep-spirited superpowers! No.
I forgot about this part.
I'll never surrender! I am a bioterrorist! I eat children and kittens!
Please, conduits don't really do that.
I believe him.
Fear my powers, world! Bow to my grandeur!
You don't have to bow, honest.
Flee in terror, mortals! I could melt your faces with nothing more than my pinky!
And cops wet the bed.
It's funny knowing you're a parent, Pugs.
And we have liftoff.
Hey, follow my phone and don't be a dick! Hey, maybe a little slower? My first time with an angel, you know.
You know what? That's a good point, Pugs, and you're speaking from experience.
Wow, you angels really have soft hands. Any of the other abductees tell you that?
Also, you may notice that since I'm good now, my neon powers turn blue instead of red.
Listen, I just wanted to know if you know where you're going. I'm just saying we could probably stop and ask for directions. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I like that it reflects the actual, like, alignment, because when you get video, your regular melee, if you're evil, it's claws. If you're good, it's like a justice sword. Who'll be shooting at me?
Video angels. I should have seen that coming. Stop being so fluttery and let me get a shot! Oh, I'm gonna burn in hell for this.
There's another Insidious movie? Why? Also, like, that's not really like a franchise that, like, I expect to make a comeback.
Keep coming out of the street, man. Shoot it!
You fight like cherubim. Woo! You don't like it when I shoot the screen, do you? Was that your home? Is that where you hang your halos at night?
That's it!
Yeah, that's
Shoot
right.
the
Keep
screen.
coming. I'll
I
take
think
you
it's
all
really
down.
putting the hurt on him.
I didn't really... well, have I even seen Insidious? I don't think I have. Oh my god. I forgot they do that. Yeah, that's what I hear, is that's about the level you're expecting. It's just pretty okay. Oh, that's not a video screen, is it? like all franchises that start out strong or go downhill fast. Yeah. The things that don't need to be a franchise, and they just won't let them stay a standalone. Like The Conjuring, that whole thing.
I never liked commercials anyway. Yeah. Where did Reggie end up?
Oh. Worst idea ever. Oh, what the hell?
Very much a preteen, teen horror movie franchise. Yeah,
You make
it does
excellent
seem
lighting.
like a lot of people's
Oh,
maybe
it worked,
first
didn't it?
introduction into.
Found the angel conduit
I'm
slayer. Now we
quoting
can take
here,
him out.
serious
Wait, come
horror.
with me
You
or
know?
what?
Yeah,
I'm
true.
gonna take this shit off.
Patrick Wilson will always
I'm
have
gonna
work.
cry myself to sleep. There's got to be a ton of weird, spiky shit down there, and that, brother, that's all you. Oh my God!
Don't walk away mad. It was your plan.
What?
All right, so I basically went back to neutral. I am on the good side of things, but neutral. So, next major decision: evil or good? I like this whole pattern of having the decision made before y'all know what the situation is. Always pick evil. Okay. I do go with first vote. I always say good because I'm a sucker. Well, I say I always go with the first one, but I need a tiebreaker.
Hey, Delsin?
Eugene, wanted to thank you for your help. Found the conduit's hideout and about to go inside.
That's a bad idea.
Come on, he's a conduit who doesn't even do his own fighting. How hard can it be?
No, really, don't go in there.
All right, I'll call you when it's over. All right, time to learn a few new... Okay, so this is where they make angels. Hello? Anybody home? See lots of vests, but no people wearing them. How did he
Being
do
good
it?
is more just, but what's the fun in that? I mean, true. See, in this game, as you can see, or as you saw with the endless running,
Okay.
there are definitely pros and cons to whichever you pick. And they come in the form of powers, which I thought you just get to keep, but apparently you don't.
Yep, what I thought. It's lava.
There we go, I knew it comes back.
Okay, it's bigger than I'd hoped.
I am he who dwells, and you have invaded my dominion.
No one's invading your dominion, okay? I just want to share your powers.
Oh, he'll be fine with that, Nelson. Oh, I'm glad that's actually finishing. 'Cause I like Disenchanted. Okay.
Damn it.
Really?
Get
I
back
like
in
it.
there.
Never finished season 1. Well, then you probably would enjoy the rest of it.
Saw the vest in your basement. What are you doing with the people your angels grabbed?
I offer my invited guests salvation, not suffering.
I need your powers!
You need to leave.
Oh, I thought I had smoke for some reason. Ah, but I can have smoke. One Piece show at the end of this month. I actually am looking forward to that, the more I've seen of it. I still have some reservations, but I have hopes that it'll be at least not the worst. Yeah, curious but worried. That's a good way to define it. Try to get into One Piece, but I got overwhelmed. See, the thing is, if you get into One Piece with the goal of, like, catching up, yeah, it's overwhelming. Just watch it casually. You don't need to worry about, like,
Not so
catching
easy
up.
when you don't have a minion to pick me up and fly me away, huh? Unless, of course, you can make the platforms fall.
That's sort of my recommendation to it, because I fell off, and, like, I know how you feel, Poxon. Like, I fell off before the time skip, which was, like, at this point, a long time ago. Oh my god. Just let me absorb the smoke. That is the bad thing about switching evils. I don't have my rapid absorption anymore.
Out of the lava, Delsin, now!
I have no idea where I fell off. I started watching it again, though, and I think, I started, like, buying the DVDs just to have them, and I think the last one I have that I watched is, just before Thriller Bark. I definitely do remember them going to that, like, after Skypia falling into that, Navy headquarters place, which was a part of the story I had no idea was even there. Like, nobody talks about that part. Where I stopped was a year ago. Oh, man. I remember when I realized I was way behind is when I went to a convention one time, dressed as Luffy, and I was part of a One Piece photo shoot, and everyone around me was dressed as characters I did not recognize. I was like, oh man, I am way behind.
I'm back in the penalty box. I'm not leaving until I get what I came for.
God, I've been so full of antihistamines all day.
I grow tired.
My eyes are so dry. The brightness of this is
Your flying nursemaids
not
can't
doing me
protect
any
you forever,
favors.
pal. You're just delaying the inevitable.
Oh my god. I forgot how annoying this part is. very long. It's the conduit fights are always like weirdly long because it's the closest this game has to a boss fight, so they kind of like really kind of milk it a little bit. I hate it when I miss one. Makes sense, but I never knew that you can shoot those and take out more of its health.
Safety hazard.
Delsin, do that faster. Oh, boo. The travel smoke allows is much better for this area, but Neon gets to him faster. Shit! Keeps him from dodging it. Oh, come on. There we go.
Don't hurt me, Delsin! At school, I always tried to blend in. To fade into the background. To disappear. But the bullies found me anyway. They always do. The only place I felt I belonged was in Heaven's Hellfire. In that game, I made the rules. I could summon angels to protect the victims, and demons to punish the bullies. But the real world, that I couldn't control. At first, I did my best to ignore them. Until that one day, when they pushed me too far.
No one can control the real world. That's why MTV canceled it.
When the DUP came, they said they were taking me to a new school, designed for people like me. Different. For 6 years, she hooked me up to her machines. She made me call them out, always stopping before
I
they could
wondered if
save
you were
me.
going to know that reference. I don't know if that ever made it to Sweden, but I guess it must have.
Then that crash. That was my chance to finally really disappear. Where no one could find me and hurt me. But when I saw them rounding up more people who were different, I knew what she was gonna do to them, and I knew we had to stop her.
It makes me wonder if they didn't have any sort of like, if they had any sort of shows that
Yeah, I'm fine.
they didn't make international.
Getting done without you. Oh wait, I already did. Speaking of, man, you're not gonna believe what I can do now. As soon as I
figure out what it is that I can do.
One important thing is you got a kidnapper off the streets.
Whoa, whoa, bro. Not kidnapper. He's more like a rescuer. Delsin, listen to me. He took suspected conduits right off the street.
Yeah.
Against their will. That's kidnapping.
Okay, don't go anywhere. First of all, thank you for using the word conduit. Second of all, why are you being such a dick?
Look. Fine.
Illegal
Let's
decoded
just
box.
agree to
Ah,
disagree.
that explains that.
But we both know it's better for everyone if he goes in a cage.
Alright, honey, you picked evil, Pogson picked good. I don't think Pogson, I got a feeling Pogson's not here anymore to defend his choice, so. We're gonna corrupt Eugene.
Just hang out for a second. Can I talk to you?
Ah, well, too late.
You were all about rule of law, not locking up people without due process.
Hey,
See,
normally,
the YouTube
what I
view
do.
counter
What, so it
is
just
clearly
installed
not
the window whenever
correct.
it's convenient
Because
for you? Is that it?
Honey Money's
Just put it back
talking,
there,
Pogson's
no
talking,
shirts
Deeps is
cut off,
talking.
start calling you
I'm
obviously.
watching on my phone. It says there's 2 people. Hey, Deeps, by the way.
Maybe next Halloween.
Cool. So, Game Boy and I over there are gonna have a little conversation, conduit to conduit. No normals allowed?
Fun,
Fine.
fun detail. You can see that the
need
one
me.
side of the room is
You're right
lit in
outside.
red. The other side has light in blue.
Thank you for
If you pick
all your help.
the
Couldn't have done
good
it
side,
without you.
Delsin
Oh,
talks
wait, I
to
already
Eugene
did.
over there, so he's lit in blue. If you pick bad, he talks to Reggie and he's lit in
So,
red.
Eugene,
I do
my
like
brother,
that.
what do you say?
It's not like
You
he
and me,
just
a couple
glows
conduits,
for no
we go
reason. They
down,
actually
teach me
move
some
to a
of those
place where
video
the
tricks, I teach you
environment
girls,
lighting does it for him.
we take our power to the people.
Well, I'd like to find the Russians that were picking on the suspected conduits and kicking the shit out of them for a change.
Dude, I want to party with you. Date then, yeah?
Right.
We will rise up, and we will teach them to accept us, even if it kills them.
I haven't run into any tagging opportunities in a while, but I'm gonna hunt them down. Pogson, we'll do some good graffiti once I get some powers. Damn it!
Time to check out the new arsenal. Forgot about that part. Just gotta pull the trigger.
So evil. I started at Evil 4 at the beginning of this. Okay, I guess I gotta do the other stuff. Good graffiti or dongs, both are good.
Okay, little bro. I sent you
Alright.
a new core relay.
Reggie, man, I need you. All of my powers are gone. I got nothing new from Eugene or any of the old stuff.
What? Hey, stay where you are. I'm coming.
No, it's too
I'll see a difference between those two things.
GPS says there's an alley a few blocks away.
All right, I got it. I'll meet you there.
Delsin, you should know from the last time that your powers probably aren't fully gone.
Oh, they're lucky I don't have powers.
This is power.
So messed up.
One fight at a time.
Yeah, whenever you absorb a new
God,
power,
Reg, I need your help.
you have to
Did you say you lost
get all of
your powers?
Yes,
the basic
I lost all my
things
powers. I lost
before
smoke.
you can
I lost neon. I never even
use
got
this
it.
is
the
great.
previous one.
This is great news, man.
What the hell is this great news? I've got 1,000 dupes after me, and I've got nothing to go on.
Remember, we said we were gonna find a cure for you, and this is it. I mean, all that bioterrorist stuff, it's gone. Nelson, we can go home now.
Go home.
Listen, You have given it your best, all right? The tribe knows that. I know that. But it is a miracle you are even still alive. I mean, please, can't we just quit while you're ahead for once?
Tell me the truth. If you were me, would you just quit and go home?
Absolutely. If I were you.
So I don't care if I have to throw rocks. I'm gonna get off this thing. But since I'd rather avoid the whole David and Goliath throwing rocks scenario, I really need your help.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you've already made up your mind, so
Concrete plus rock sling would be interesting. Unnecessary, but interesting.
Any powers back, it's gonna be through one of these core relays.
Of course.
But, damn it, Reg, I can't crack one of these things without any powers, alright? So I don't actually need you, I need your gun.
No. No. You are not getting my gun, and that is fine.
Jeez.
But maybe I will let you have a couple of my bullets.
It may be cornball, but I really, really love the interactions between Reggie and Delsin. Oh yeah, I forgot that video does that.
What's new?
You might want to stand back.
Ah, good thing I stood back.
Well, maybe the next one will have, like, projectiles or, you know, some kind of dashing. I'll call and let you know.
Oh, no, I'm coming with you.
No, you're not. I got this.
Listen, unless you're
Yeah,
planning
you leave
to
a
open the
duplicate
next
of yourself
core relay
behind
with
and you turn invisible.
invisibility, you still need me. Besides, you don't know where it is. I guess if you got stuck with only one power, visibility isn't so bad.
No kidding, right? I've been planning what I would do if I could turn invisible since I hit puberty.
And this conversation is now over. There it is.
Okay, Reg, why don't you go ahead and cop it open?
Honey Money, you do the same thing. We all would. We'd be curious.
Woohoo! Jackpot!
Yeah, well, I hope so, because we got a ton of DUP heading our way.
See? How
Gee.
cool is this? Hey, I said get behind cover!
Ah, shit.
Woohoo! Jackpot!
Yeah, well, I hope so, because we got
I would do illegal non-sexual stuff. See, here's the thing. It's not necessarily about sexual stuff. It's about going into places you're not supposed to be in.
See? How cool is this?
Delsin?
Hey, I said get behind cover! Never saw me coming. Reggie, you alright?
Yeah, fine. Let's just get to the next core relay.
Sorry, it's getting too dangerous.
Invisibility is
Tag
always the
along,
perverted
buddy.
superpower. I mean, it's true. I don't know, over a long enough period of time with powers, you're going to have ideas and temptations that you wouldn't have without those powers. I know. My favorite power my power I've always chosen was intangibility, because it doesn't matter if I'm going to be good or bad. Either way, you can't stop me from doing whatever I'm going to do. I mean, I like asexual being Demi, so it's not really interesting to me. I mean, I guess. I just steal stuff. Steal stuff from places you're not supposed to be. Yeah, he just said he would just go into play. He just said he's been thinking about invisibility since puberty. He didn't say what he'd do with it. Just being, because yeah, the obvious, like, it is pervish probably, but the obvious thing is like, man, if I was invisible, I could do whatever I wanted and nobody would know. Steal from places I don't need the money, or steal from places that I don't need, or that don't need the money. With the addition of having puberty. Exactly. Where are we going? You gotta get that good quotient up. Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. I think it, and I create it. Okie dokie. Next core relay is where?
Here's the thing.
Remember me?
How do you
The guy who knows
know
where the next core
that there's not
relay
an
is?
invisible
Yeah,
person
gotta
looking at you
put
right
your
now? You don't. You just have to assume it's
Gene
happening all the
Skelson,
time
listen.
and be okay with it.
You're flying friends. They've probably done some aerial recon around here, right?
Yeah?
Good. Then I need you to help me find something. You know those glowing boxes the Dukes put up around town?
Sure. Hold on. Hey, there's one not far from you.
Awesome.
I think when I was a kid, just because it was a place I wasn't allowed to be, just the not knowing was interesting. Like the girls' bathroom. But at the same time, I was like, even as a kid, like, it's still a
No, that's
bathroom.
okay. I've got level 11 angels waiting for me.
I don't really
Yeah.
care about what's going
By all
on.
means, you must go to them.
Yeah, intangibility is the power for me. But Honey Money, you're watched all the time by people you can't see.
This will be fun at parties.
There's an odd mystique with the girls' bathroom. One of my favorite jokes that I remember as a kid about, like, the girls' bathroom was in Cow and Chicken, where about Cow and Chicken, where there's a tampon dispenser, and Chicken just goes, "Hey guys, I think they can buy cigars in here."
As long as I'm here, might
And
as well
what's
tap that.
funnier is I knew it was funny, but I didn't get why. Now I do, and it's even funnier that I didn't get it. The women's bathroom is typically nicer overall. That is incorrect. As a person who had to clean many over the course of my of my career, women's bathrooms are most of the time the absolute worst. They are the far messier. Men's bathrooms typically just smell, but I have never seen public bathrooms more just strewn about with someone else will pick this up than women's bathrooms.
By Duke snipers. You're gonna have to pitch in here, bud.
That's okay. I'm good. But I'll...
That sure was a show I used to watch. Now, I didn't say it was good, but it did have some jokes I enjoyed, and that was one of them.
Now I can run and hide. Let's see what's next.
Maybe that's an American thing. It must be.
Oh, ew.
Well, I feel bad for anybody who's on your custodial staff over there, because, man, did I wish that that's how it was over here.
I meant to ask about the girl, the one on the bus. Is she okay?
Oh, Fetch? Yeah, she's great. Ow. Okay, no, listen, man, she is way out of your league, okay? I mean, you
gotta learn to crawl before you can hop aboard the rocket sled.
A lot of unisex toilets here in places anyway. That probably
That
helps.
guy, the one who caused the crash, did he get away?
Hank?
Yeah.
Hank? Augustine. Killed him.
Really? Wow. And on the bus, all he talked about was getting home to his little girl.
Don't worry. I'll be dealing with Augustine soon enough.
I honestly feel like the reason that is, Deebs, from at least the, men's rooms are gross. But women's bathrooms are usually more of a mess. And I honestly think it's because, the whole, men typically go into the bathroom to do one job and then leave. And I've noticed there's a lot of just times when I would have to, like, wait before I could, like, mop the floor and stuff, that it's like, women would go in the bathroom and then just, like, be in there for what is happening in an amount of time. And then it's just strewn about with every kind of, like, tissue paper and all kinds of things. Like, they just do not care. I got distracted talking about bathrooms. I forgot what I was doing. Yeah, the men's room always smells. I like the wings too.
Oh, nice to have a few wingmen this time around. Well, let's see, I can disappear, stab, and run. Not exactly a great anti-aircraft strategy.
Very Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, when I switch to good, it's even more. I always have a hard time dealing with smells. Well, I can understand why that's not a good thing for you.
Where are you going? This is the fun part! Sweet!
Oh my god, what's shooting at me? Oh shit, I missed. That's the one good thing about doing, like, janitor work, is I have a typically good sense of smell as well, but I've also just gotten used to bad smells.
Hey, Eugene, not to sound ungrateful, but you think maybe next time you could send less cowardly demons?
I thought you just wanted them to warn you.
Dude, you can't just half-ass this.
I don't find them pleasant,
Conduits have
but
gotta
they're
take
not the
care of
worst
our
thing in
own.
the world like
Hey,
they used to be.
Next time, I promise. I found another one.
Good. It's not too far from here. Thanks.
There we go. I have to move if someone has too much perfume. If someone has a perfume I don't like or the channel they smell. Or just breathe through my mouth. Yeah, but see, the thing is, if it smells bad enough and you breathe through your mouth, but you've already smelled it, it's like your brain fills in the gap and makes it feel like you're tasting it to me. Like, you're not,
Hey, Delsin.
but that's
There's a
just
bunch
how,
of dudes
like, my
headed to the same
senses
place
work.
you are. But don't worry, you'll have some help when you get there.
Hey, nice to hear you got your boys to sack up this time. You tell them to bring whatever they got.
Perfume, though, it's like, I can't tell if I actually am that breathe through my mouth when I'm, like, tasting it, because, like, it definitely feels like an alcohol, like, feeling in my mouth. Which I guess makes sense, because that's the primary ingredient for perfume, so the vapor is getting into my mouth. Sometimes they sit down next to you, and you're in the window seat, and you're trapped. Yeah. That is one thing I'm thankful for with my flight. I chose the window seat But on the way back, I got really lucky. On the way out, both times, full aisle to myself. That was great. On the way back, it was jam-packed, but nobody annoying, so that was nice.
And all, but I've got bad news. I've located another core relay.
How is that bad news?
There's a bunch of DUP in that area, but maybe you've already got enough powers. But why take the risk when we don't even know what you'll get?
Hey, don't Eugene out on me, okay? We set our minds to it. There's nothing a couple of young stud conduits and a buttload of angels and demons can't accomplish.
I don't know about stud.
Stop. Call you when I get there.
Nobody annoying is a blessing, absolutely. I only have that issue with the smell is real strong. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, a bad perfume, I can't... Perfume is just like, I think it's always just that strong. It's just, if it's not a smell you agree with, it just feels like there's so much of it. Also, I do like video. It's a very neat power. I like the idea of, like, launching yourself with satellites. Or satellite dishes, rather. So yeah, the primary conduit for the power can always use it more effectively than you can. So Eugene's whole thing is he can materialize the avatars in this online game he really
Okay, Eugene,
likes.
here's the plan.
And
I'm gonna stick
Delson
around the side,
has
bro.
just... Delson's never played that game,
Okay,
but
plan
he's
B.
seen the stuff Eugene makes, so it's kind of like he's doing that. Oh wait, I'm not against them anymore. Whoops. That's like if you hear someone speak another language, and you don't know what they're saying, but you're imitating, like, the sounds you heard. That's kind of like what Delson's doing. He doesn't know what it is, but he's seen Eugene use them.
Come on, Eugene. You can do better than this, you conduit stud.
Pick out what perfume smells like. Then if they haven't washed it, pick up the smell and it's a mix. Oh yeah, that's...
Look, I hope whatever you
Yeah,
got
don't ever cover your own smell up with perfume. That never works.
Here comes heaven, hell, and Delson!
Now, the movie Perfume, the story of a murderer, is a horror movie that I really like. That is based on a book, apparently, and it's, I feel like, very underrated.
Oh man, Eugene, you've been holding out on me.
It is really
something
long,
to think
though.
about. Heaven, hell, Delson, and Eugene.
No. You want the billing? You gotta get out here and get your hands dirty.
I don't know. I'm not very good with people.
That's the great thing about being a conduit, man. You don't have to be good with people. There's powers.
Oh, I guess I am more of a powers person. And it is kind of neat when the bullies scream.
Atta boy! You just let me know when you want to hit the town and I'll swing by your domain.
Alright, what can I get? Signal boost. Airwave. That one first.
Okay, Reg, I'm sorry to keep you waiting, but Eugene and I just kicked some major recurrent ass.
Hey, first of all, I'm glad to hear you're still alive. And second of all,
Sorry, going into a tunnel. Really gotta stop doing that. Just as soon as it stops being fun.
Okay, now I got all the powers again.
So,
So let's move away from that currently. We take down this DUP mobile
You
base.
can help me out with something?
And we'll find some graffitis to do.
I think the Occurrers are up to something big.
Yeah, sure, man. I'm on board.
Great. Meet me at my Dominion and we'll work out a plan.
Oh, there's one. Is it on the ground or up here? It is up here. Bear on a tear, too lifelike. I want to be more good, but I'll leave it up to everybody. Bear on a tear. Well. Sometimes the good titles are better, so. But this time, the bad one won out.
A man, a plan, and an aerosol can.
There you go, Delson. Always stopping for some arts and crafts. Yeah. Whoa. That's a glitch. That wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, I really like the spray can mini game. That's really fun. There's not as many as I would like. Oh, lordy. There we go. Shit.
Just when I thought this couldn't get more awesome!
A sloth horror movie? Like the animal?
I don't have a shot!
Why? Oh, I'm out of power. Shit. Alright, let's try this again. Wait, that's not where I was going. Where was it? Right here, I think.
loving this conduit thing. I am so gone.
Doesn't seem like a movie that would take itself seriously. That's what I thought about Pooh, Blood, and Honey. So, I don't know.
Fireworks, man.
I don't know why you did that, Delson. I'm trying not to be so evil. What's it called? Oh, Slaughterhouse? This has a puppet as the sloth. I'm more interested now. Where is he? Oh.
In search operation.
Do not adjust your set. Use more power.
Y'all are making me be evil, and I don't want to be. Giant neon claw, I used to think a prototype. Yeah, it is very prototype. Why is this guy the one who's still alive? Is there anything smoking? Yes. There we go. I don't think I can make it to Jesse in case stream today so late. Yeah, I didn't even know they streamed that late. That was kind of surprising to find out. I assume that's not new. I've just never noticed. Come here. You're not where I want to go, but I don't turn down shards. It's not new. Yeah. Oof. See, I love Black Flag, but that is a game that can be absolutely just dull as all get out to play at times. I don't think I would ever. I don't think I could stand watching people play it. Can't say I enjoy watching Askerid that much. No, it's not a game to be viewed, I think. This downside of smoke is not very helpful for climbing. Okay. There we go. Oh my god, why are you guys here now? I blew myself up, no. Oh, okay, at least it brought me right back here. You can survive so much in this game, it lulls you into a false sense of security. You just blow things up right in front of your face. I'm gonna be good, damn it. Who's what?
Turn around, punk!
Keeping Tom's.
See, I could take down the dealers without killing them. Is this fun? No. But there's some video powers that are much better on the good side. Oh, alright, that works too. Where is this thing? Oh.
That should do the job.
See if I can get it on the way down. Where is it? Yeah. Oh no. They were expecting that. Yes, the bird has turned. My claw is now a sword of justice. Ah. Oh, you're up there. Whoops. Wait. That's evil karma. Don't do that. Alright, it didn't count against me for some reason. Ah. I don't want to... Why are you making me be evil? Oh, you ass. Well, he's fine. Just kid Dirty Boy.
Yeah, it's done.
Oh yeah, my powers are trash this early on. That don't help me. Quick drain's always good. Oh damn it! Should have done that. Is there any video around? Yes. At the bus stop. There we go. Need some more video. It's up here. Oh, these are fun when you've got, like, when you got your super destructive move. Oh, fuck, it's the one under the bridge. This is the one I can't do because they swoop down at the end. They won't hit him. I can still get rid of this. I'm Robin Hood, but for free speech. Oh, there's a, there's a spray. And what are the options? Video vagrants or TV repaired? I have a feeling I know which one will get picked. Please share your methods. I cannot. Video vagrant sounds better. God damn it. Okay, you're right. It does sound boring, but before I do that, I need to... Let me use my big move, because if I do an active Eve, I'll lose it anyway. Kind of curious about the TV. Oof. Oh, what? Pogson would want you to be a good boy. Did Pogson leave? Or is he still here like he was last time? Not sure. Well, we did evil last time, so let's do good this time. See, Honey Money, it's a young girl, possibly from Sweden, and you didn't want us to do this one. Blue shirt, yep, that says Swedish all day. What do I care about young girls in Sweden? Well, don't tell your charity that.
Just made the world a little better place.
Yeah, see, look at her. Yeah, you didn't want to do that. The Swedish girl helped the TV people. Yeah. What is that? Did he repair the TV? Like a old folks. You know how you repair old folks. My headcanon with Sweden is just everything there is assembled with hex wrenches. Which honestly, I would prefer.
As seen on TV.
It's like I would like just one set of one tool, and then I'm good for anything I may have to work on. What actually worked? Just running behind the gun. Ah. Got me. I love IKEA because it's cheap and quality. They also have great customer service. The fact that it's by law that you have to say that has nothing to do with it. I really do want to visit Sweden though one day. Like you've made it sound like a nice place to see. They do some shady shit from hiring from temp agencies. Yeah, I worked for a temp agency, and I completely believe that. Patriot, they were called. They had the brainwash. They had the brainwash right there on the sign for the building. Rat Beach has been there. Someone hit her with a car. Absolute hellscape. Rat Beach has been hit by a car. Probably the Swedish King. He does that. I mean, if Rat Beach was hit by a car by the Swedish King, that's all you need. She would be legally allowed to become a Batman villain. That's just enough backstory.
days these guys are obsessed with me.
It also just makes me think of that one Venture Brothers line. I can't remember the context, but I just remember Brock going, "They hit me with a truck." I still find it crazy that Sweden has a king. Not that y'all have a king, but I feel like it's insane that I went 34 years without knowing that. Like, no, it never came up once. Go watch that show again, get ready for the movie. Yeah. Hell, royal family. Well, I assume. I didn't think part of the king's lineage is he has to be an orphan. Although, that would be interesting. Like, how bad do you want to be a king? I know you got a family. Well, here's a gun. Like a big family. Or kinda. Okay, it's to my back. They put it in a tree? Wait. Did I pass it? I guess I passed it. Oh, hey, there it is. Well, Orphan King. British Royal Family. Oh yeah, so I've been mulling over some new formatting ways to do save state to try and make it less difficult, but still a level of quality that I like. And so I'm gonna start working on that. So there will be a new save state at some point. I'm not gonna give an estimate, because then if it doesn't come out at the right time, I let people down and all that. But I also have come up with a couple little side things I want to do that are going to be audio only, with just, not audio only, but some video overlay and all that. Just so I'm not only doing save state, because I think that's also what burned me out, is that's all I was doing. And I didn't get any sort of chance to kind of branch out. But after watching the Resident Evil movie last night, it made me come up with this idea that I want to do sort of a branch off of save state, where it's video games that don't have movies, but I think should. And I also pitch what I basically do a theoretical plot for what I think specific movies should be. Will it be interesting? I don't know. Will it be more than one episode? We'll see. But I definitely want to start with, like, last night made me start thinking of, if there was a Devil May Cry movie, what would I want it to be? And I'm going to start with that one. Because there's a very interesting aspect of Dante that is well known but never talked about. And, like, to say I want to make a movie about his past sounds lame. But there's this well-known lore that Dante and Virgil, their father sacrifices himself to close the portal between the human world and hell. And Virgil leaves. Dante's mom gets found. She tries to protect him. She dies. Dante is raised as an orphan. In certain iterations, he loses his memory. But he's known as Tony Redgrave, which was the original name for the character when Devil May Cry was going to be Resident Evil 4. And basically the story goes like, yeah, Dante was a kid. These things happen. He at some point was known as Tony Redgrave. Then yada yada yada, Devil May Cry 3. So there's a lot that hasn't been touched on, but there was a non-canonical novel that told that story, and it did it in a really interesting way. Like, I actually was I wish it was canon, so it's like, play on that story. Doesn't have to be canon, but you don't have to make the exact same thing as the novel, but there's a lot of fun with that. Like, a big part of that story was Dante is just a like a street punk who just is like cocky and tough and whatever, and just because he's naturally like good at shooting, to the point where he makes friends with a gunsmith who has to custom build him guns because he keeps breaking the trigger by shooting too quickly. And then at one point he's like, his ass wrote a check, his mouth wrote a check his ass couldn't catch, kind of thing. Couldn't cash. And he gets stabbed, and then like he's dying in an alley, but then he doesn't die. So a lot of that story is this cocky, like, 17-year-old finding out he's immortal. We can play those games. When we were watching the movie yesterday, I was thinking, this is what Japanese think is American. Yeah. I've sort of thought about that a little bit more, the movie, since we watched it. And I wouldn't change the rating, but I like it slightly more retrospectively. It's the same whenever they put an American character in it. Yeah, it is. Okay, that wasn't bad karma. For whatever reason. So you're black too, or a blonde, blue-eyed person? Oh my! Oh, the biggest. My favorite is when it's a black guy, and they make him as like American, like hood as possible, but then they still give him like a slightly Japanese name, as though that's gonna cover it. And I think one of the biggest grievances of that I can think of is Tenjo Tenge, or whatever, however you want to pronounce it. There's a character named Bob Makihara. And I don't remember if he is American or not, but boy, is he written like he is. That was an anime I liked, but then just kind of ended. Can't remember which anime they had. The American President in one. Oh, I don't know, but I've definitely seen short, blonde, blue-eyed man in a suit. Yeah, I've definitely seen American President interpreted in anime, and it's always the same. So let's keep going good. Oh, I can't. Looks like I gotta be evil.
Gene, open up, it's me.
Hey, Delsin.
Did you move the clubhouse?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Japanese
Let's
person.
rock and roll, man.
No, you're gonna rock and roll. I'm gonna stick to the shadows.
What?
You know, stealth.
One of my favorite
Right.
moments
Stealth.
in any of the Japanese dub of any anime
We need to show them who's
is in Hellsing Unlimited. The Japanese voice actor who's playing Alexander Anderson
Why not just send
has
your
to do a
demons, take 'em
Catholic
out in a
prayer,
big, loud, demonic way.
and while he can say it, the way he pronounces things is just so fucking funny to me.
Okay, I got it. So my job is to flush the curve
I've
down
watched that
where
in
your
many.
demons will have a clean shot. It's like a
I've watched that many times, and my best impression of it is, he goes, "If anyone does not love the Lord, Jesus Christ, let him be accused. Oh Lord, come, amen." It's like, you're saying it, man, but you're speeding up and enunciating all the weirdest parts of that sentence. Oh god, that's my favorite.
You should probably get there quick or they can move on.
And it's like, when you flip it over to English, it's like, it's disappointing. Like, I want it. Because I think Hellsing is one of those animes that I think, like, the blasphemous side of it is, I think the English version is better. Because they seem to put on more production. Like, for example, there's a scene, I can't remember, like, exactly where it is, but I do remember noticing that they're in, like, a cavern. And then, in the Japanese version, it's just flat dialogue. But in the American version, there's a lot more emoting, but also they added, like, reverb to make it sound like they're actually in a cavern. So over the top. I think that cast does a very good job. That's always one of my, when people are like, there is no good, like, English anime. It's like, Hellsing's good. Like, I'll die on that hill.
Okay, now chase a few of them up onto the roof where I can help you take care of them.
If I remember correctly. Oh, does he? That's the thing we agree on, disagree on. I guess our experience is just different, but not how to put it. But I've never had an issue with Japanese voice emoting. I feel American dubs can be too. No, see, like, I'm not talking about like super over the top emoting. I'm saying like there's a lot of moments where the dialogue is just flat. Like there's no in Japanese there was no like clearly there's no like inflections. Like there was definitely the same level of energy on both sides. Granted, maybe the words they were saying carried more of that than the actual like voice because I don't speak the language. But the actual like the main thing I noticed was the actual production side of it. Like the audio was mixed better and it had that like environmental effect added to it, which I felt was weird that the Japanese version didn't have that. I never feel that. I mean, hey, I know I'm not gonna change anybody's mind. But also, I know that there's some people who, even, not saying necessarily you, Honey Money, but I'm saying there's people who, even in, like, absolute proof, would never admit that, like, there's an English dub that's not bad.
Get ready, bro.
Waiting for you on the
You
roof.
guys do realize this is a fight, right?
Yeah, I like the Evangelion one's good too, but I was just thinking like that in Hellsing. There's that one actual sound mixing example I can think of. It's not all the time, but a lot of time I feel like they're just saying stuff at each other. So there's no feeling to it. Yeah, that's what I mean. What very little I do know about Japanese is like the words themselves carry the meaning a lot. Like there's certain words I just know this from work. Like the J staff. There are certain, like, if you tried to, like, speak Japanese to them, it's like, there are certain words you do not say because they carry a different emotion to them, no matter how you say them. And I assume, like, that's a lot of why it feels flat. But I guess the reason why that matters more to me is it's the equivalent of a play of emotion versus someone reading an emotional story.
Looks on their faces when my friends showed up.
What's stopping you? Oh, that's right.
A lot of jokes are missed in the dub that would only work if they were in Japanese, for example. Oh yeah, I know that. I feel like one of the...
Eugene, you there?
I've definitely been a proponent of, if you have to explain the joke is not funny.
I don't know, maybe
Even if the joke is funny, the explanation makes it not funny. Nothing takes me out more of the comedy in Japanese stuff than the little sidebars I have to explain what the joke is. It's like, at that point, just change the joke. If I'm watching it in English, chances are I didn't know it was different.
You can't get a signal from here.
No, it's not.
Vantage point.
It's like, I don't watch anime anymore, but I used to watch a ton of it and, like, read, like, different mangas and stuff, and they would do that all the time, where it's like, by the way, this is the joke. And it's like, well, let it be the joke. Or, if you feel like we just can't get it, change it. Yeah, I mean, like, so do we, and so does everybody, really. You use a lot of cultural, like, play on words. I imagine it's the same kind of thing when, like, Seinfeld or something is translated overseas, and they make, like, local references, like, you know, oh, I ate whatever food, and I'm more backed up than the Harlan Tunnel. People are like, I don't know what that means, but I understand what they're saying. It's just not funny to me. That's not a joke in anything either. I just kind of made that up, but I'm sure it's a joke in something. It's hacky. It's like crows in Japanese are saying aho aho aho, which means idiot. So they put in several things. I can't imagine Seinfeld not in America. Or one that's probably more understandable is, I do know that there's a lot of jokes in The Simpsons that don't transfer over, but I've seen, like, dub compilations of a one joke that, because it's whatever, because it's a local reference joke, in each translation the joke was changed to something that makes sense in that country. Yeah, they sure do. But, to be fair, we were raised with, like the Brian Regan joke, we were raised with dogs going bow wow. Like, when has a dog ever gone bow wow? I feel like that was cut off halfway, Teebs. Was raised with Bark and Wolf, which aren't completely accurate. Yeah, because the rest of that joke is Bark, okay. Wolf, I don't know. Bow wow, whenever. Dogs say voof. Noif?
Still too much interference from all these stupid buildings. I gotta get higher.
Oh boy, that's that umlaut I'm not so sure what that is. I know you can use that for the ZOE if you want to do Zoe. So it's like Noif, I guess. Yeah, oink for pigs. That's the thing. Where did these come from? So yeah, so it's Noif. I know a person who can do an actual pig sound, and it's scary to see coming out of a person. And I fucking hate it. I thought they're oh, right. I read that other F as an I. So it's Noof. There is one Japanese onomatopoeia that I'm like, no, you guys got it right. Which is the frog, Karo. Like, yeah, I get that one. Rivet's kind of close too, but I feel like there's only specific frogs that say that do like a like that, but that like Karo. I've heard many more frogs do a sound like that. I've seen it with a K. I assume there's others. They got me talking about frog things. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. I see a lot of enemies, so that's somewhere. Ah, there we go. I am supposed to come here. Well, good news for me. With the frog thing, dudes, because the thing is I feel like Ribbit spawns more from like bullfrogs, which, to my knowledge, most other countries don't have they have the smaller, higher pitch frogs.
Relax.
Still hearing them talking.
Sure, ours even make sounds.
Sounds like they're planning something.
I mean, Rivet's not good, no. But, bullfrogs, I can... Rivet spoken with a deep voice, I can kind of get where they're coming from. God, what's some other...
Whoa, Eugene, looks like the Dukes are joining in.
Perfect.
Horses, though. Nay.
Only moments ago,
Never.
the bioterrorist army located and lashed
All
out
horses
at
say
the
is, put money in me and I'll give you nothing back.
army lightly. Twice now it is that they have overwhelmed us with both.
I don't know how this... So many, they constantly sound like bugs. I forgot to say to it. Just reading that, Honey Money, sounds more like the Martians from Mars Attacks. Which I know is ack, but still. Oh, hey, buddy. What's that do? A real song we have too. I think it may make sense for the types of frogs we have though. Yeah, we got ducks 100% right. I wonder... I wonder if other countries don't use quack. Oh man. Got over here and turned invisible too. Even Japanese use quack. I like a... If Japanese uses it, then I imagine everyone does, because they're the ones who really go off the rails. Well, nah. Hiragana? What is that? That is definitely a term I've seen before, and I don't think I know what it means. Oh, do they? Okay. There's an indie studio that's names make that their name makes a lot more sense now that you've told me that. It's a little indie studio called Wan Games, and their logo is a dog, and I just thought it was a weird name. But now that makes so much more sense. say that something that's sparking goes Kira Kira. Yeah.
I think I'm getting close, Eugene.
Only thing
I
know with
or
like Japanese
talent or
and
whatever.
shocking and stuff like that is the Kuwabara. Is just because of Colonel Volgin from Metal Gear Solid 3. Oh, god damn it. I keep running out of video and not noticing. Where'd he go? Oh. God, I hate how much these guys jump around. I mean, does your heart not? I mean, I get it too. There's a lot of them where it's like they don't make sense because with me, my go-to is just sort of either reading it or picturing it in the tone that it's not meant to be pictured in. And then you think about it like deeper, and it starts to make more sense. Like, the goal is to take that sound and then try to make it sound like whatever it's supposed to be. If you can do it, then that's probably the original intention. There's a lot of them, though, that no, you can't. I'm sure there's a bunch of YouTube videos of people doing exactly that. Maybe not a bunch, but at least one. Oh, why did I do that? There's a perfectly good vent right there.
Comrades, we share a common...
I bet Russia's got some weird ones. I don't think I've ever heard one of their onomatopoeias.
Currents and dupes.
I was hoping.
Okay, Eugene, just waiting for your friends.
They should be there any second. They just had to pick up a few things, and now they'll drop them off.
You know, for a guy afraid to show his face, you got a pretty twisted sense of humor. Oh, yeah. See, you shouldn't have messed with me and my demons.
Delsin, those are my...
Is this an enemy?
Hey, I'm closer.
Nope. That was a waste of a drop. Oh god, I remember this part. This map is pure hell. Oh, I did it backwards. Okay. You just knocked yourself out. Everyone saw. Delsin, you're the one who's missing, not me.
Eugene, you got any more demons you can send my way?
Yeah, but it might take a while.
Haven't got a while. Gonna use up all the ones I got in about 2 minutes.
No, this isn't supposed to happen!
Don't flake on me now, man.
I can't do this anymore!
Eugene, stay with me! Eugene! Eugene, please tell me you did not just leave me at the altar.
Alright, give it to Leon. I'll try to make this work instead. My nose is getting progressively more and more stopped up. It's hard to not talk with like a stuffy voice. Oh boy.
Behold, for I have come.
Eugene, please tell me that's you. You ain't felt nothing till you felt the wrath.
Whoops.
Okay there, teen angel. Soften him up for you. Hey, Eugene, when this is all over, you think you could teach me how to do that?
You are not worthy.
Dude, you turn into a real ass when you're an angel. You know that?
I need that smoke. Oh.
This town is ours, and we shall show no mercy.
Yeah! What he said. It's funny how a little indiscriminate slaughter can make the whole world seem brighter, huh?
Hey, I made the world a better place. Figure I deserve a victory.
He looks like Scott the Woz.
So, where are your friends? Nice exit.
Alright. Well, it's getting harder and harder to not be sick on Mike. So I think I'm going to end it here just so I can go do all the gross things I don't want to do on Mike, like blow my nose and all that stuff. So, I wonder how many characters that Troy Baker has that look like him. I don't know. But yeah, so that'll be it for me today. I'm going to pick up on Friday. I may not do more Zelda just yet. I've got some other games I might do. But, yeah, I feel fine. It's just that, you know, post-sick recovery gross period. You know what I mean? But yeah, y'all take it easy. And I'll see y'all later next time. Bye-bye.